Hi everyone, my name is Santiago, and when I was 2 years old, I was adopted from Colombia by very evil parents. 28 years later, I am here. I am telling my side, my biological family actually finding me. So if you are new here, I do have a whole playlist. It's called The Missing Piece, and you can just scroll down and you'll be able to see them. So I'm just gonna jump right into it, okay? In the last episode, I was talking about my biological dad. Now I want to talk about what I just found out yesterday. My uncle reached out to me and he actually found me on Facebook. You guys, he told me that they never wanted to get rid of us. Like, mom wasn't in a good state to really take care of 4 children, and I understand that. And I'm so grateful that she is doing a lot better now. I can't blame her for any of that. But when it came to all of our other family members, like my uncle, I apparently have 2 younger brothers. I'm going to crop their faces out, but I have two more younger brothers that I just found out that I have. And my uncle was saying how they wanted to keep us. Even my uncle was trying his hardest to try to keep us. But apparently the child welfare building and the people there or whatever, they said that we would have been better without living with our family. I personally believe that money was involved, and this was back in 1998. So, I don't know how the rules are nowadays, but back then I'm pretty sure that there was money involved in order to keep us, because they were probably making some type of like there was probably some income that was getting given to them. But then I don't know, I'm just assuming. But yeah, I have 2 other younger brothers. I don't know their names yet. I haven't really asked their names yet. But it's just so wild to me, because I could have had a whole different life. Y'all know about my life, about what I've had to experience, and it made me stronger. So I'm not going to say that I wish that I would have stayed with my family, which obviously I would have loved to stay with my family, so then I didn't have to be put into a whole another adopted family that treated me like crap. But you live and you learn, you grow, I got out that situation, and I'm so grateful that I did. But when I sit and think, I'm like, I can only imagine how my life would have been. I wouldn't be speaking, well, maybe I would be speaking English, because I feel like I would have been someone who my main language would have been Spanish, and maybe I would have wanted to try to speak English, but I've had English my whole life pretty much, so like the traditions, I don't even know how my family celebrated their traditions. Like I've only known the American tradition with Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff like that, and it was kind of like taken away from me. We were kids. I was only 2, so I had no say in it, but like, even if my brother tried saying something, because my brother was 8, we're all 2 years apart, and he was the oldest. Even if he tried his best to talk to people at that welfare, to let them know that we didn't want to get adopted out, we wanted to stay with our family, he was still a child. They're not going to listen to him. They're going to do what they want to do. And I will never probably ever get the answer why we were kept away from them, but apparently my family wanted us. They never wanted to give us up. But we were told by our adopted parents that they didn't want us. Like we were just thrown into the orphanage, thrown into welfare, and then we got adopted out by our adopted parents. They had said that they didn't that our parents, our biological parents, didn't want us, but my dad was over there trying his hardest to try to get us, you know what I mean, to try to keep us there. So like, what is the truth? What is the lie? I'm going to believe my biological family than I ever will my adopted parents. When I had received adoption papers back in like 2000 and like 2022, 2021, around that time was when I had threatened my adopted father into taking him to court if he wouldn't give me my adoption papers. So he gave me some adoption papers, but I have no idea if they were even legit or not. You know, it seemed like they were neatly printed out. You know what I mean? Like it didn't seem like something that was back in 1998. These seemed like it was printed out and it like was Google translated, like, you know, it was all in Spanish. And I actually had an old friend who translated what it was saying, and according to what she said it was saying was we were dropped off. Like we were just dropped off, and then the Department of Criminal Justice or whatever found us, right? Which, if that were to be the case, and if mom really couldn't take care of us, maybe she did. But what is she really, would she have done that? Or maybe CPS called or got called to take us, to have taken us because she wasn't in the right mental space. You know what I mean? Like, what is the truth? My whole life has already been a lie if you think about it. But now I'm getting answers from separate people. Like I got answers from my oldest sister who stayed in Montenegro. I got answers from my uncle now. You know, it's like I'm going to believe them, and according to them is basically the adoption papers, the fake adoption papers that I was given for threatening my adopted father. It was all a lie. And remember, he worked in the school board system, so he probably had, you know, some type of connection to make this actually look legit. I don't know. It's just very strange. It's very weird. But okay, this is getting long enough. So if you enjoy these types of videos, I usually post these. I'm going through the journey just like you guys are going through the journey with my now with reconnecting with my biological family. So if you are into videos like this, please do not forget and like this video and leave a comment if you'd like. It really helps with the algorithm to push out my videos to others. So thank you so much if you've listened to this fully. I love you guys. Let me know, like, am I crazy to think that everything I've been told is a lie? Or do you believe those adoption papers are legit? I don't have them anymore, which is sad because I would definitely do some screenshots. But back when we went to when we were staying in Myrtle Beach, I had lost them. So yeah, that sucks. But anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Stay beautiful. Stay loved. If no one's told you that they loved you today, I love you. And you tell yourself that you love you too. Every day. All day, every day. Tell yourself that. Uplift yourself if no one else can do it for you. I love you guys. Have a great day.